Hello everybody, and welcome to the Daily Planets edition of Athena's Web. Athena'sWeb.com, Don Cerow, your host. Well, we've got a lot of celestial activity going on through the course of the day today. 5 planetary combinations, well, 4 today, 1 tomorrow, basically that are influencing us. At 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock this morning, the Sun sesquiquadrates Uranus as Mars inconjuncts the planet Neptune. We're a little disappointed with what it is that's going on. We're feeling sensitive about the issues that are around us and not particularly thrilled. The changes that are going on are rattling our cage to some extent. We feel drained, pooped, disillusioned, confused, things like that, particularly between 10 and noon, we'll say. It's exact about 11 o'clock this morning. 5 o'clock this afternoon, some of the best energy of the day is the Sun quintiles the planet Jupiter, and that basically suggests that we're a little more upbeat. We're liking what's going on. Our actions are working well. What it is that we do about the situation is making a difference. So once again, some of the best energy of the day that spills over into early evening. But as we get into later evening, just shy of midnight and after 2 tomorrow morning, Mercury conjuncts Saturn and squares Neptune. It's not what we thought. We're really sort of spinning our wheels, and particularly as we go to bed, about circumstances that are not as we would have them. Not pleased with it, and the potency is strong. And this is added to because tomorrow evening, Wednesday evening, is the full moon. So some of that influence is really kicking in tonight. This will be the evening leading into the full moon. That, I believe, is where more of the emotional power comes from. Once any of these alignments peak, with the possible exception of Saturn, the angst begins to release, and they're not quite as intense as they were. So, some confusion going on this morning, a lot more hope through the late afternoon, early evening, but don't try to pin down too many details later on because they'll slip from under your finger. That's about it. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Athena'sWeb.com, Don Cerow, your host. Best you can. Have a good one, everybody.